Hello everybody and welcome to another brand new episode of Jake Builds. This week we're looking at the high grade Gundam Pharact from the Gundam the Witch from Mercury. Now, the history here with the Pharact is that, well, it was made by Pale Technologies, and this is actually the first of the Pale Technology kits to be released in forms and in universe from the Witch from Mercury. Pale Technologies has a very, I guess you could say, what is it called? Was it Armored Core? Yeah, Armored Core look about them, and the Gundam Pharact is one of them, along with the upcoming Zawart and Zawart Heavy. Now, of course, this is the first of them. The Gundam Pharact already looks really awesome and really just genuinely menacing. It looks like it's made of mostly dark metal or plastic, if you're talking Gunpla wise, with a giant sniper rifle and a gun bit system. So yeah, pretty cool. Sadly enough, it was short-lived in the anime, and yeah, sorry. It seems that some of the really good mobile suits get like fucking Shrek'd. Just saying. Anyway, let's go over the box real quick. Of course, we have the great big Gundam Pharact box art there, with it looking just freaking awesome. Moving off to the side, we have a lot of the articulation and the part of the gun bit system here, which is this right here. Also looks like it's using a stand that's supposed to be coming out soon. Some places have already got these for pre-order, so I'll probably link to those in the description below. And, of course, it has this great big backpack and the gun bits and hidden beam sabers. Really, really cool, along with its great big sniper rifle, which is even cooler. Flipping around to the other side, we have a blurb about the pilot, which is Elan Cirrus. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Basically, the blurb says, the top pilot, backed by Pale Technologies, one of the group's 3 branches, a third-year student in the piloting department and head of Pale House, Elan is a taciturn and solitary person who doesn't open his heart to anyone in school. He is interested in Suletta. So yeah, interested in Suletta. We don't know if it's a romantic one, but I'd probably be pretty pissed too if my Gundam Pharact was blown the fuck up. Anyway, tossing the box off to the side, we're going to go over the runners real quick, and then the instruction manuals and the stickers. So, as for the runners, Runner A. So, Runner A, here is our multicolored runner, which predominantly white for it looks the midriff, the feet, and some of the orange parts, and the color-separated eyes, which is really, really nice. And then over here, we have the smoky gray clear pieces, which are pretty cool. I like this a lot. It does definitely look like the same sort of smoky gray pieces that we would see on the Gundam Aerial, and of course the Lufrith in the future, which is really cool. So yeah, Runner A, Runner B1 and B2. B1 is the chest sniper rifle, it looks like, and part of the head and the sort of neck here. Runner B2 looks like it's a part of the shoulders, some of the parts on the legs, and of course the big thruster unit on the back. So this thing packs a pretty big backpack for such a tiny mobile suit. Pretty cool. Then on to Runner C, which is the same color, which is the same sort of bluish gray or dark bluish gray that we saw with Runner B1 and B2. This looks like it has some parts of the legs and the arms. Pretty cool. Some of the hands here, some of the top hand pieces, which are pretty cool. Speaking of hands, let's get on. Oh, well, no, wait, that's E. There's nothing in D for hands. These are more just joints. And the bit system, which it looks like the bit system is already not color separated because these bits right here are supposed to be black in there. So if you want to make those color correct, you're gonna have to get yourself a either black paint or black panel liner and just scrub it in there, make it look good. So yeah, that's runner D, which is a more bright gray color for the inner frame. Moving on to runner E, which is the inner frame, or parts of the inner frame, and the hands, which we have a widespread open hand here, and 2 closed fist hands for using with the sniper, along with a lot of joint pieces as well for the inner frame, which I don't think this thing comes with an internal inner frame. I know some of the Witch from Mercury kits so far have come with like a fully constructed inner frame, which is pretty cool. Finally, moving on to the last parts, which we have these bright green beam sabers, which seem to be UV reactive, where they react, they glow when hit with UV light. Of course, I don't have any UV lights, so I can't really test it here. And then finally on to our stickers, which here we have mostly foils and 1 color correcting sticker. Don't know what that color correcting sticker is for, but I know that these red pieces are for the Gunpla system, which is pretty cool. I think that the red really does complement the dark grayish blue with the gray, which is just dope. So yeah, I'm waiting to see what those look like when it's fully built. Of course, the instruction manual is next. Of course, I'm saying of course a lot, I'm sorry. The instruction manual for the Gundam Pharact, which has the blurb about Elan Cirrus again, and of course the date in which it was manufactured. There, and then back here we have a little bit more information about the color guide, the bit system, which is called Corax, Beak Foot, that's odd, the beam sabers, which are apparently located in the arms, which is also really cool. But of course, the gun bits are not actually called gun bits; they're called Corax. Right there. The little blurb says, "Gun bit system is stored in the back booster attached to the shoulders. The electromagnetic beam produced by the pair of bits have stun capabilities, temporarily disabling any portion of a unit. On contact, multiple Corax units create a net-like barrier to corner targets." Yeah, that's a little scary when you think about it. Moving to the inside, of course, we have our list of runners here, along with the parts and how to find them. And of course, over here is the beginning of the construction of the kit, which of course we start with O1, the head, O2, the body, and O3, the construction of the forearms, which is pretty cool. With that being said, we're not going to go through the entire instruction manual here, because I want to save that for the rest of the episode. So let's get started now.
Bing bang. How I wonder what you are. Up above